What's up guys, Ryan here. So in this video, I'm going to do my Etsy 2019 sales review. And just so you know, this is my second time recording this video. After the first time, I put it all together, I rendered it, I watched it back, I realized I didn't like how it came out. And it was because I wanted to talk about 2018 and contrast it against 2019, but the way I had kind of structured everything didn't work. So I went back to the drawing board and actually rearranged the content here on this blog post that shows all the information that I want to walk you through. So hopefully this time it'll make a little bit more sense, and I'm just going to pretend like the last time I recorded this video never happened. And before we jump into it, let me handle some business real quick. I just wanted to remind you guys that I am a 7-figure Amazon seller, 6-figure print-on-demand seller, including 6-figure profit lifetime. And if you would like to learn how I achieved both of those things while working not one but 2 jobs, a 9-to-5 and teaching college web development courses as a secondary job, I would be happy to teach you. I have a full 10 module, 60 lecture course that you can check out. There's always a link in the description if you would like to learn exactly how I run my business. And if you're wondering why you can trust me, if you guys are new to my channel, just wanted to put this on your radar. Every month, I spend 2 days publishing a transparent, passive, monthly income report. I don't know if I said that backwards, but a passive income report every month. I put it on my blog post or my blog on my website. I also do a YouTube walkthrough. So this is my December 2019 income report where I made just over $14,000 of passive income from Amazon merch, Amazon KDP, Google ads, Dropshipped print on demand, and Amazon FBA. So this video is going to walk you through Dropshipped print on demand, which is what I classify print on demand profits made from programs that are not Amazon merch. I kind of think Amazon merch is really in a class of its own, and Amazon KDP as well. But as far as like selling print on demand apparel goes, I think of it as like Amazon merch, Unique Beast, and then everything else. And everything else is what I call dropshipped print on demand. That means selling like Amazon FBM, Etsy, eBay, Redbubble, farming the work out to production partners, etc. I've talked about it before, so I'm not going to go in depth. Let's get into the Etsy side of things. So I wanted to start with talking about my most significant month on the year. And again, my goal is kind of to review 2019, but also contrast against 2018. So first, I'm going to talk about 2018, then we're going to talk about 2019. And just for perspective, like I've been selling on Etsy on this account since December 2017. I actually had an Etsy account before that, but Etsy banned it for literally no reason. By the way, that older account, I wasn't even selling print on demand. I was selling a handmade item attached to my big website that I make my Google ads money through. That I don't really talk about a lot on this channel, but like I show you the ad money and the hits and the impressions on the website, because I mean they are pretty impressive. Anyways, Etsy shut that account down for absolutely no reason and then stood by their decision to shut it down. So I had to start a new account. That's the account that I'm going to be referencing with these numbers. And you have almost a complete insight into the start to finish, other than like December 2017. All right, so my most significant month in 2018 was August. Now, you've seen me talk about my best day as a print-on-demand seller. It was August 4th, 2018. I was first to market with a viral hat design. And Etsy was actually like running Google ads for me on my behalf, not charging me, because Etsy's algorithm was like, oh crap, like this is in high demand and everybody that comes and finds this listing is converting at a really high rate. So their, automated system decided to run ads on my behalf. So when I searched my product, I was showing up at the top of Google on the left column in the organic results on Etsy, Amazon, eBay. Like by the way, diversify, right? I just said Etsy, Amazon, eBay. When you have something that's selling well, throw it up everywhere. Make sure it's available for sale everywhere. But then also on the left column, or on the right column, sorry. So I had the left column, all me. On the right column where the sponsored ads go, Etsy was promoting my listing for me for free. So it resulted in, I know you can't see the number there, but I sold over $7,000 pretty much worth of that hat in a single day. It was crazy. It was like I had to kind of mute my speakers because my notifications were just going crazy with sales. Every minute it felt like I was getting a new sale. So really a fun day. I talk about how I found that trend in my course, by the way, if you're curious. And that was my most significant month in 2018, August. Also, ultimately, that ended up being a $25,000 profit month. And I think I have my screen over here on the left-hand side. I can see my profits. So on that month, in 2018 in August, Etsy alone did just under $10,000 profit. I think it was like $9,500. All right, my most significant month in 2019 was October, and this is not for a positive reason. This is because at the end of October in 2019, Etsy closed my account down due to repeated IP infringement claims against my account. Even though, I've talked about this kind of extensively in old videos, I didn't actually infringe. Like, at best, one of my designs infringed. And when I recorded the video and told you guys that my account was suspended, that day, I looked for that one design, the only design that I'll say maybe infringed. There was 943 results. So it's unfortunate I lost my account, but this is just one of the big downsides of print on demand. Like, even if you have a completely original listing that you're selling, people can just report it. And the systems that handle these reports, these IP infringement reports, intellectual property infringements, they're all automated. Because at scale, like Amazon, Etsy, whoever, these platforms can't like keep a full staff of lawyers to litigate these arguments between sellers. So they do their best with automated systems, and sometimes people get caught in the crossfire. So, it sucks. I'm dealing with a report on Amazon where somebody trademarked a viral meme from YouTube, and they're not even the people that made it popular. They're just somebody who's like doing a cash grab. They only trademarked it for use on t-shirts. I have it on a coffee mug, and they reported my coffee mug. So now I have to deal with that on Amazon. I emailed them politely and said, hey, can you retract this? I'll still delete the listing because I just don't want to deal with it. No response. So now I'm going to have to fight it on Amazon. So anyways, it's just one of the downsides of print on demand, guys. Be aware of it, but obviously it shouldn't deter you from going after these profits, right? But just know, like, you can do everything right. Someone can be a dick and report you. If you want to hear more about the way that I got that many infringement reports on Etsy, just go check out that other video on my channel. I talked through most of them. I had reports where people said, my friend put this for sale on represent.com a month ago, and like no link was provided, no copyright, no trademark, nothing. Still get a strike against my account. Anyways, visits. So in 2018, I had 35,000 visits in total, with August being my best month. In 2019, so that dropped from, or no, it actually went up, doubled to 70,000 in 2019. Although, notice my stats for 2018 here. What you can kind of see is that, obviously, in August, I had the viral design, so that helped immensely. But after that month, I was kind of like slapped in the face with the reality that I needed to start taking Etsy more seriously. Like, I had been just listing my best sellers on Etsy prior to that. And after that, I made a point of like uploading pretty much every day my existing catalog, just getting everything up for sale on Etsy. And it ended up being like very profitable. 2019... no crazy trends or anything, just evergreens. So it doubled my visits, 35,000 to 70,000, keeping in mind that in 2019, my account got closed in the fourth quarter when sales are their highest. So I really didn't get to see what a full year with my full catalog of my best designs on Etsy would have looked like. All right, orders, 2018. I had 1,445 orders, with 543 of them coming in the month of August. 2019, 1,140 orders, so a little bit of a drop off there, but again, we missed the best 2 months of the year in 2019. May was my best month with 157 orders. Conversion rate. So Etsy they're pretty good about showing you your statistics, and they make it easy to find all this in your dashboard. Like, even with my suspended account, I can still see all these stats. That's how I was able to grab these screenshots. So my conversion rate was really high in 2018, by the way. 4.1% is really nice, even for an e-commerce website. August, 6.4%. So really nice. Conversion rate 2019. Now, obviously, I saturated their catalog with I don't want to say I saturated the website, but like I uploaded my whole catalog of about 1,100 designs, was usually where I was floating around 2019, month to month. I didn't set everything to auto-renew. If I thought they were like trendy and they'd be hit or miss, I would just upload, set to manual renewal. If they sold, I'd renew. If not, let it drop off, whatever. But anyways, my conversion rate dropped from 4.1% in 2018 to 1.6% in 2019. which sucked because I was also running more ads in 2019, which really kind of ate into my profit margins, which I will show you my profit soon. But, you know, with my conversion rate dropping off as I spend more on ads, that's really like a negative correlation, as you can imagine, so not ideal. Revenue. So in 2018, I brought in $37,232 in revenue. August, probably no surprise, was my best month. $14,985 of revenue. Sorry. 2019, revenue was $28,022. Again, missed November, December, which really sucks. And my best month was May, which brought in $3,780 of revenue. And that it sucks because that spark chart, man, it was about to go like this. Go up. Didn't get a chance to see it, you know, jump up to whatever the record high would have been on the year in November, December. And sorry to bury the lead. I know this is probably what you came to see, but my profit on Etsy in 2018 was $20,262. And just so you know, like in 2018, I feel like it was like kind of ahead of the big Etsy print on demand rush. I could be off in saying that, but that's how I feel. I felt like, you know, I was able to get away with charging like $19.99 for a t-shirt plus like $4 and change for shipping. And Printful would only charge me, now the base cost of the Gildan shirts from Printful were $1 higher in 2018, but they still were only $8.95, and the average shipping was probably like $3.40 or 50 cents. So I was still making like above a 50% profit margin on t-shirts easily, and I didn't have to run much ads in 2018 either. 2019, I did a lot of free shipping on my t-shirts. I would charge shipping on my non-t-shirts. There's actually a glitch in Etsy's system where they convinced me to run a free shipping promotion saying that you could turn it off, and then it ended up that you couldn't turn it off. And I called their support team a bunch of times about it. They admitted that it was a problem, never fixed it. So I was permanently giving free shipping for my t-shirts whether I liked it or not. You know, Etsy, it is what it is. But I was charging shipping on the rest, but my pricing had to be a little bit more competitive as there was more competition springing up. And I also ran a lot more ads. So whenever I'm doing these income reports, guys, like I'm deducting the Printful cost, the Etsy referral fees, and my advertising spend. And what sucks in this case is that when Etsy, you know, in my opinion, ruined Etsy ads by removing sellers' control over their CPC bids, their cost per click bids, when we advertise our listings, my sales were actually going up. Like they were rebounding. And I switched my daily budget. Like prior to Etsy ruining Etsy ads, my daily budget was like $65 a day. Now I usually didn't come close to spending it because my bids would be low, but my bids were still, even if they were 10 cents or less, like they were still performing. You know, I was still racking up like $400 or $500 a month bills to Etsy to cover the ad spend. But what I found out later after I changed my daily budget to $1 a day was that I was still getting sales. So I didn't even need the advertisements. And so it kind of backfired on Etsy. By the way, when Etsy did that, they removed sellers' control from distinguishing if we wanted to spend our budget on Etsy ads or Google Shopping. That way, basically, Etsy was allowing or forcing, because we didn't have any say in it, forcing sellers that opted to advertise. They were forcing us to pay Google to bring people from Google search to Etsy. So even if they clicked our ad from Google, we paid for that click. They come to our listing, then they see something else that they want to buy, and they go buy that. We don't even get a sale, and we just paid to make somebody else a sale. So yeah, it's just rubbed me the wrong way. But I want to show you guys up here on the orders that you can kind of see here. The spark chart is starting to kind of rebound and go back up after I disabled my advertising in, I think, June or May, sort of that time frame was when they made the change. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to cover in this video. So 2019 still brought in a decent amount of profit on Etsy. I definitely was going to clear at least the $10,000 profit mark on Etsy after November and December. By the way, in 2018, I made, I think, $2,950 profit. This is 2018. Just under $3,000 profit in the month of December. So between November and December in 2019, I should have been able to clear like $5,000. You know, ideally, maybe let's just say 4 as a very conservative. And yeah, that was money left on the table. It sucks, but if you watched my December income report, I mentioned that with me making that $3,000 in 2018 that I didn't make in 2019 from Etsy, in 2019, I joined Amazon KDP and I started selling low content notebooks in October. In December, I made $3,150 of profit. So if you want to hear that story, go to check out my December 2019 income report. I talk more in depth about it. And if you're not selling on KDP, you should be selling on KDP straight up. It's complementary to selling, print on demand on Etsy, on Amazon merch, wherever you're selling print on demand. And if you're not selling print on demand, guys, do yourself a favor, get started. If you need a course to guide you through start to finish, if you're a beginner and you don't know what the heck I'm even talking about, my course will get you where you want to be. The link is in the description below. If you don't want to join the course, no hard feelings. Thank you for watching this video to the end. I really appreciate it. If you want to do me a favor and hit that like button, I would be very thankful. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you are liking what I'm talking about and you want to see more videos. I'm trying to drop a couple every week. And if you have any questions, comments, feedback, hit me up below. I see and respond to most comments, if not all. And I'll see you at the next video.
Passive Income School is open. Enroll now at ryansmethod.com. Thank you.